Hello, tutora. Today I am going to present my final course examination. My name is Victoria Nagles and my group is 11. I am presenting my questions about the history the cowboys. Does the story have a theme? Yes. The Cowboy is about a sad story, the one working man, his words and thought, and how they dive in the way that they working together. What is the story about? The story related the Luke's life. He had already been away from the ranch for 3 weeks. He needed cross the Abilene River with the cattle because the train transport the cattle to Chicago for slaughter missed it. They would lose a lot of money. Luke rode Bash and worked with the other boys to move the cattle toward the river. The water was normal. Finally, one jumped and the rest at the steers followed. Suddenly, the sky turned dark, and the danger of the stampede was making nervous the cowboys. The storm fell in quickly, with storm, thunder, and winds, when suddenly the car bolted. The stampede was impossible to stop, and they found Luke, Bash, and Linger trampled to death. What is the central idea? In quickly, with storm winds and constant lightnings and thunder, the cowboy held the herd together for a little while, and then so they ran right at Luke, Bash, and Linger. The stampede was impossible to stop, and in the path of the stampede they found a Luke, Bash, and Linger. They died together the same way they had worked together for over 4 years. It is implicit or explicit. The central idea is explicit because the writer expressed the idea directly and clearly in the story. Who is the protagonist? The main protagonist in this story is Luke. He is a cowboy for as long as he could remember. His father had taught him how to ride a horse when he was only 3 years. Try to establish his, her age, family background, social class, and occupation. In the story, it doesn't mention the age, but I think that more or less a young man. The family had been always a cowboys. They had worked in a carol, and Luke had been a workerman with his dog and his horse. What is the problem in this history? Is that Luke thinking and worried because if they had some difficulty with the cattle in the way and missed the train for take the cattle into a train to Chicago for a slaughter, they would lose a lot of money. Is the problem solved in the end? The problem is solved in the end, yes, and is solved in bad and sad way because for the water problems and store stop his goal and compromise his life. Or, the noise of the storm and the thunder, the stampede was impossible to stop, and they found in the way of Lute, Linger, and Bash. At what point in this story is the tension highest? in the end of the story is the point that has high tension because there the authors describe the look, linger, and Bush there because the car rolled and they ran right at Luke, his dog, and his horse. They died together the same way they had worked together for over 4 years. Is that the dramatic answer? Yes. That scene was sad and fatal because described the death of them in a dramatic way. He wanted to complete his objective, but the danger of this war was interposed. Obviously, that something was wrong. That story involved an epiphany or moment of insight, revelation, realization for the protagonist or for the reader. Yes, when the story starts, Luke on the prairie, sat and tossed the stars in the sky ground, thinking about the next day wars. I thinking he planned everything and thinking in his objectives takes the carol on time to don't lose a lot of money. But he done or he won't thinking about the weather problems. How this moment presents this moment presents a look hard worker as a dreamer but anything as a human person that couldn't escape the imminent danger. Thank you, tutora.